Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and today I'm going to be covering a few things, but to start out, in the last video I asked you guys what you thought that the CLM stood for when it came to FreeJam's new module system. So, pretty overwhelmingly, you guys said cloaking module. Pretty much everybody said that. So, you know what that means? Completely 100% confirmed to be cloaking, obviously. I mean, what else could it be? But seriously though, I still haven't personally thought of anything else, and I'm just gonna go with what you guys are saying, because that kind of makes sense to me. Alright, let me get topped up here. There we go. Awesome. So, it seems like they got a lot of firepower in the form of hit and duck kinda bots. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Ooh. Alright. This cruiser also might be a bit of a problem. But with the help of our missile friend, it seems like we have taken it out. So, going back on track with cloaking. Cloaking is something that I've always wanted in the game. I've always wanted to make a really fast, stealthy bot. However, jammers just don't really cut it. I guess what the stealthiest movement part slash option we have right now is either cruisers, because they're so low to the ground and they're very fast, or I guess walker legs, because they can cling to surfaces and jump off and get the element of surprise, something like that. Other than that, we don't really have too many stealthy options, and even then, those aren't exactly stealthy, quote-unquote. Alright, gotta really play carefully here. So, I guess the two ways that come to mind when I think of how they could implement this. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. Let's back up to the medics, and just hide on out here. Okay, let's try and bring these medics back over to the main team. If I can. Alright, cool. Medics, let's move this way. Alright, so, the way that they could possibly do this is, like, I guess, a stationary system, where basically you have to stay still, and if you are still, you're completely invisible, but if you move, you become less visible. But it'll always stay active for a set amount of time, like automatically, or it'll stay up for 10 seconds. Let's go with 10 seconds, just for an example. Well, I'm getting totally hammered here. For the sake of the example, yeah, just 10 seconds. So, regardless of how much you move, you're still going to have 10 seconds to use this. The other way would be somewhat similar, but instead it would go on a power system. So, the more you move, the more the power drains, but you would automatically stay completely invisible the whole time. But if you're going at top speed, you... Damn. Well, I tried. I got 2 kills though. But yeah, if you were going at top speed, say, you could only stay invisible for 3 seconds before the power would completely drain. Something kind of like that. I think that would be... I don't know, I think that'd be a bit more of an interesting option out of the two. Because it would give... I don't know, well, for lack of a better word, more options. Because, you can choose to stand still, or you can choose to move. And, you know, more options, the better. So I'd probably go with option 2. Which one would you guys go with? Would you go with option 1, option 2, or describe whatever other idea you had down below? So let's see, what do we have here? Missile helicopter, or a helicopter. Herp derp. Our 2 medics have stayed alive. They kind of just chilling together. Now we got the hover, and the rail, and this guy. The giant glass tail. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave these guys to it. I think... I don't know, it's gonna be a very close game. But I will hop into another match, and I will continue my little talk. But it will be on something channel related. I'm sure you've probably seen by the title what that is. Alright, so, hold tight guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back, this time with a Megabot. So, the thing that I wanted to cover is I am fastly approaching 2K subscribers. Last I saw, I was at 1,941, I believe. So, it could happen within 2 days, 3 days, a week. Who knows? No, missiles. My one weakness. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you, Electroplate. Very nice. I'm actually impressed. Oh, yeah, that's right, because missiles actually... Huh, I never thought about that. Missiles lock onto high CPU parts. Or, well, I guess anything that's not really a block, unless you're just blocks. But yeah, so it could lock onto an electroplate. And it did. So I absorbed 2 missiles with that one. Nice. Good job, electroplate. Good job. Anyways, back on track. Yeah, fastly approaching it. So, what I think I'm going to be doing is a live stream. That is right. Now, I have done a few live streams before, but those were sort of random, if you're there, good, if not, well, you missed out type of live streams. They're automatically announced on Twitter, by the way, so follow my Twitter account. Always linked down below. But yeah, I don't really have anything specific for the live stream. It's just going to be a general gameplay live stream, but I'll be inviting you guys on, doing the special platooning as usual. Basically like a countdown type thing. So, you know, you would, or I would in chat say, oh, you know, 1, 2, 3, go. And then on go, you guys would open your game back up and start queuing. So, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully there's no hiccups with the stream. I know that was a thing before. Fingers crossed, everything goes okay. I don't know. What else could I do? I was also thinking about uploading the... Wow, that was a great shot, whoever that was. I was thinking about uploading the Ugly Bug to the CRF as a little thank you. Because that was my very first... I was going to say T10 bot, but no, that was a T9 bot. It started out as a T9 bot, and then migrated up to a T10 bot. Oh, it's unfortunate we lost, but I was going to say I tried, but according to my score, no, I didn't. Better luck next time, I guess. Alright. Actually, that'll be interesting. Coming out here should tell us the fate of that other match. If I get the hero bonus, then we won, and if not, well, we lost. Let's see. Nope, unfortunately, my team lost that one, so 2 losses. Well, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I think I'll be uploading the Ugly Bug and perhaps the Soul Reaper as well. Maybe I'll do those two, the Ugly Bug and the Soul Reaper, as the 2K thank you. Or one of the parts of the thank you. Oh, I should probably elaborate for those of you that are kind of new to Robocraft. When I was talking about tiers, there was an old system way back when. Basically, you would go up in tiers, basically. There were tiers of pretty much every part. And so, you'd start at tier 1, all the way to tier 10, and then tier X, which was Mega. So, That's pretty much all you really need to know, actually, come to think of it. I don't really need to elaborate on that much. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys are looking forward to with this module system, and if you're looking forward to the live stream, will you be attending said live stream? I haven't really thought of a time for it, but I think I'll be going quite a long time, probably early morning to late night. That way, I know a lot of you guys are in different time zones, so at least you'll be able to hop on in at some point or another. Anyways, I will end it here. I've been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.